Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening, good morning, good night, whatever time you're watching. Welcome to the Pinkprint Podcast.
Yes, it is. My name's Sharna D.
I am Vickyvixxen, sometimes the Vixen.
Always Vixen. and I'm Ciri. And yeah, what are we here doing today, guys?
That's what felt very odd, us doing that in a different order.
I know.
Normally
it's me.
Yeah.
But we freestyling today.
Who am I?
Guys, we're officially freestyling
We
today.
are.
100%. So join us on the journey.
Join us on the journey.
That's right.
But yeah, everything happens for a reason.
Mhm.
So are we going to tell them why we're here today first, or should we do the games?
Let's say why we're here first.
All right, cool. You know, I just love a game.
Yeah.
That involves drinks.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the reason we're here, why are we doing this episode? So we listen to your feedback.
Yes.
We've all had some feedback from you guys, and we love the feedback. Keep it coming. Keep the comments coming. Subscribe.
Please, come
Like,
on.
share, follow.
Come on.
Share.
Yeah.
We're moving up. We're doing our thing.
Yeah.
We've got a new channel,
Come
and
on.
guys, we're loving it. We're loving all the feedback. But the feedback we're getting right now, some people's like, what is this Pinkprint?
Mhm.
It's a podcast, it's a book. What's these chapters? What's these areas of your life? What's the glow up movement? Like, and in some way, my ignorance almost like told me like, oh, they know what it is. Season 1, we done that. We spoke about it. But if you haven't gone through season 1,
Then you won't know.
you won't know. And plus we've moved on to our new channel, which has no update in terms of what we're doing, what the Pinkprint is, where it started. How can you get your glow up guide? How can you get your glow on? How can you join the movement?
Yeah.
So this is the reason why we've decided to do this episode today. So you can get to know us a bit better
Mhm.
and get to know a bit more about the Pinkprint itself as well. So before I get into the origins of the Pinkprint, we're going to play a game.
As always.
Cool.
All right, guys, I
Let's
got
do it.
something a bit more daring for us today because
Oh, gosh.
we have to kick it up a notch.
Steve
All right,
Alcott.
so anyway, this is for both of you. This is for, all right, forget both of you. This is for all three of us.
All right.
Okay.
Read your last flirty text out loud or take a shot.
Oh. Read your text.
Flirty.
Well,
And there you go.
Wait,
So
let me
30.
get my phone.
I mean,
Sharna's drinking her drink already.
yeah, people in my biz now. I'm
Is
really
it
single,
is
so-
it PG? Is it X-rated? Fuck it, I'm gonna take a shot because
I've taken a shot.
Oh shit! She said the bad word.
Ninja.
Oh, I just said you're welcome, handsome.
No, that's take a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot.
Bottle.
Give her the shot.
Take the whole bottle.
It was more before we didn't live together. But
Mine is just like shouldn't be read to the public. Sharna, what's your reason for yours?
I'm newly single, so I don't need anyone in my business.
Embarrassed. Okay. And Vicky, definitely, you need to just start doing somersaults and sending some messages about it. Sending the videos. The videos of the
They ain't
somersaults.
got time for messages because they're too
busy doing the real
yeah.
Anyway. Back your shot.
House of Gems. That's her house is the House of Gems. That's where you got the name
Back
from.
your shot. Anyway, all right.
Try it. It's a lot. It's a big shot, boy.
And then I can't
All
back
right,
it. No, I
girls,
just had to sit.
show the last person you searched on Instagram. I'm definitely going to show you lot the Pinkprint
Instagram.
page. I'm joking. I'll show you lot my real page.
Who did I search? Hold on a minute.
On
It was probably a digital marketer.
Yeah, no.
Let me see. It was Sexual Wellness Club.
Oh,
Mine was a
That's my business.
Mine's was a very nice looking ninja.
Oh,
mine's something to do with no inspiration. So,
We have to show.
oh, let me see that one. I can't see it. I can't see it.
Let me go into the profile page.
this could be risque.
Yeah, don't show that.
Let me see.
Oh, I don't know actually.
No, about this the man.
No. It's all right, yeah.
Nice.
If you like him, I love him.
Yeah.
For you.
It's all right. But anyway.
Yeah, mine was a sexual wellness and sexiness events.
My internet's not playing up. Doesn't want to participate.
All right. Send Send a I miss you text to an ex or take a shot.
Give me the shot because never. Never that. Problem. Never that.
I'm not trying to get like some mad calls. Like, let me take my shot. Yeah.
No, thank you.
No. Like my eye socket, then you say about that. Not doing that.
All right. Whisper something really dirty into the ear of the person next to you. Fucking hell. The mic definitely picked that up.
Let's not. Oh God, let me hear what this one's got to say.
I
Oh
just
my
need to take the
God.
shot 'cause
Wait.
I can't think of nothing.
No. I'm trying to think of something. Something dirty.
I'm just going to tell you about dishes in the
Fucking
sink,
hell, we're
but
gonna-
there ain't
Oh,
none.
yeah.
I don't even know dishes. I got like dirty dishes in the
No.
sink.
We're going to be drunk.
Yeah, this is a
Very
lot, man.
soon.
All right. I'm not going to go through all of them because this is getting too crazy.
And that is strong, you know.
Woo! All right, that was a good icebreaker.
No, we're not done.
Oh my
Oh.
God. Any
Alright.
excuse have alcohol, I swear.
All right. Cool. Let someone in the group go through your phone for 30 seconds.
That's going to be a very boring time.
Go.
You can go for everything. Everything. We could do this after.
Okay.
Mine is a amateur porn hub.
It's yours that we
is
need
it?
to
Let
see.
me see your one.
I'm just going to take a shot.
Ah!
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Anyway.
The bar is in hell.
My, yeah. You don't need to, my one is dry. I haven't even
Is it?
gone
But that's
proper.
so's mine. Ain't got
Yeah,
nothing in
dry,
there.
dry, dry.
Nothing,
I don't need this.
and nothing that you lot don't know about either. Nothing.
I'm just in a different part of my life, like you know, especially coming out of the relationship.
Yeah.
So it's like now you've got to really be saying something
Yeah.
So wow,
to
you
take
guys-
my time away from my children.
I've been
you know what I
talking
mean?
about this wow, and it's like everyone doesn't get it. Like the wow
You've been
needs
talking
to
about
be.
the wow.
I've been
Yeah.
talking about the wow, and it's like, sorry, we got off topic.
And it doesn't have
No,
to
but
be
this is
wow.
what this is nice. This is how
No,
we
It
are.
doesn't have to be a fine note. It doesn't have to be a wow, like, oh, because he's driving this and he's going,
No,
not that type of wow.
that's
Because I
not
think
the
men,
wow.
I think men automatically go in that defense mode. Oh, they just
Yeah.
want something big
Yeah.
money, man. It's not that.
No, I need connection. I need vibe. I need substance.
Oh, substance.
I need substance.
That's it.
If you're like an empty shell, or if you're intimidated, because a lot of guys are intimidated by me. I've discovered over this.
But why so much? Is it
dating
because they're
scene.
insecure in themselves? What is the reason?
I don't know. I need a man to be a man. Anyway, so if
Very
you're scared,
difficult.
if you're already intimidated by me, then take a seat, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's calm. Like, I'm just rocking this single life. Solitude, babe. Solitude.
Yeah, and solitude and peace.
Yeah,
And if you're
peace.
going to
Yeah,
do
peace is
that,
peace.
it's a
Peace
lot.
is nice.
Relationships
Peace,
are not
peace.
easy. So if you're going to let someone into your space like that, they need to be doing what they need to be doing, or else
Yeah.
it's hard work.
I'm not-
It's constant work.
I'm not
As
doing
you
that.
Single
know.
life is so boring sometimes, though. Like, I can't lie. Like, there's getting to the money, there's friends and family, there's all of
And then
that
there's
good
that quiet
stuff.
time when you're
But
on
then
your
there's
own.
that
You'll be
Yeah, like,
okay
if-
now.
and then the itch.
in terms of relationship, the benefits obviously are that companionship.
Hmm.
So I miss that element.
If the companion is companioning,
But when you
Because-
don't exactly, but when the relationship starts to go downhill and there's no companionation,
sense.
you might
then
as
the-
well be
you might as well be
single
single. Yeah,
and peaceful.
yeah.
True.
So that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking, but the next person that I do decide to take on, they have to encompass those sort of things. Like I need character, I need energy, I need you to teach me, I need to be able to teach you. I want to learn, I want to
Learn
have fun, I
together,
want to.
Yeah.
do stuff.
It's mad that the shots have just got us into chapter 5, innit?
Yeah,
Which is relationships.
Your story.
Always.
We
Yeah.
just start chat the
See?
business.
Love.
This is what happens when we don't have a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat off of
Shut off the mouth.
So if you didn't
Well,
watch
you know
our
you don't
previous
like that.
episodes, if you didn't watch our previous episodes, we was going on for 3 hours.
Yeah.
We're
Chatting.
keeping it
Listen,
time.
going home at 12,
Yeah.
1 o'clock at night.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
So we're not doing it this
I'm
time.
now
aren't we? Yeah, me too. Right, go on.
Anyway,
Let's go.
all
Let's
right,
move on.
let's get into it. So
Yeah.
we're going to talk about the origins. Where did the Pinkprint start?
Yeah.
So guys, I know you must be bored of this story now because we've heard it a million times, but it's for you guys.
Yeah.
So the Pinkprint started back in 2021.
Mhm.
The Pinkprint was like literally me on maternity leave, bored out my mind. Because if you know me, I'm like kind of overactive. Like I'm an overactive thinker. I'm an overactive doer. So like I got a baby, the baby's sleeping constantly. I'm like, yo, I need to set some goals because my life ain't going nowhere. You know, like literally, I'm like, my life ain't going
you need to
nowhere.
do some
I need to
stuff.
do
Yeah,
some
yeah.
stuff.
Be
So I literally sat down and I wrote Ciri in the middle of like a bubble. And then I wrote blueprint, because we all know what a blueprint is. It's the map. It's just this, you know, explain the blueprint. You know what a blueprint is.
Yeah.
So I wrote Ciri's blueprint and I started writing down some goals. So we had health and wellness at the time was there. We had hobbies and interest. We had career, we had finance, we had relationships, we had education. Environment wasn't on there at that time. I didn't even consider it as a goal.
Oh, wow.
No, that came later. And I sat down and I started writing down a goal for each of these areas. What I wanted to do, I had some time on my hands. I was on maternity. I thought, do you know, this is a perfect opportunity for me to study, maybe look at switching careers, doing something I'm more passionate about, or maybe just transitioning, because I've been in this corporate role for quite a while. And I'm a really interactive person. So I thought I want to do something that's a bit more interactive, the coaching and so on. So I started setting my goals, which led me to doing my coaching qualification, life coaching, which then led me to having my first event in 2020. Yeah, so I studied for a year. Then in 2023, I launched Affirmations with Ciri. And, you know, we started having these link ups, and I gathered a group of young women, and well, not even just young women, it was women of all ages. Let me note
that's
that.
True.
There was women of all ages
That
there.
is true.
And we literally sat in a cafe and we wrote down our goals and how we're going to achieve them.
That's amazing, yeah.
And we started doing some calls, and every week we would join a call on Sunday, talk about what goals we're going to set for ourselves, you know, the steps to achieving those goals in these different areas of our life, and, you know, sharing information about how to pivot. As time progressed, I decided to do the Pinkprint as a A3 document. So it was just an A3 document with these titles on it. I had added environment by this time. And I handed this out at one of my events. And I said, oh, guys, this is the blueprint. It was still called a blueprint at that time. You got to write your name at the top. And I gave everyone a sheet, and everyone had to sit down and put their goals in the different areas. I went around and discussed the goals with people. People were having conversations about their goals. And it was really good, really interactive. A lot of people went away, pinned it up on their wall, were sending me pictures saying, oh, I've ticked this goal off, or I've done this goal. And more than one person had taken their Pinkprint, the sheet, the A3 sheet, turned it around and wrote their goals down in more detail, the steps they're going to take to do it. So one of the girls had finished and she said, you know, my sheet is full. It would be good if you had like a book with the goals in it. I said, that's actually a good idea. I want to throw that together for you guys and I'll have it with you in like a week or two. I started in the September, I finished in the December. It wasn't so easy to put together. And as I went through it, it was like, this is too basic. I need to do a bit more. It's a whole book. I need to do a bit more. And it became the Pinkprint because obviously it was for the girlies and the blueprint is blue. So that's how we came up with the name, the Pinkprint, the Glow Up Guide, because it's all about glowing up. And the Glow Up became more of just more than a guide or just a simple piece of paper. It became a movement. So then it was just like everyone was looking at the different goals, who could support them. I was bringing in experts in career, finance, health and wellness. We were bringing in experts and they were giving advice on these calls to people in these different areas and helping them to evolve and to reach their goals and setting milestones and coming back together and sharing
being accountable to those.
Yeah, being accountable to those goals and sharing our success stories and our failures and how to move forward. So it was definitely becoming a movement. So in January, the book came out on Amazon, sold like 70 copies. I was like amazed, like in the first month. I think it was majority friends and family because, you know, my people are good. And yeah, Vicky was my first buyer. Vicky bought the first copy of Amazon and Sharna called me to congratulate me and said, you know, it'll be good if you did a podcast on this. It will be a way of telling people about the chapters and so on and so on. And the year ago Snap came up the other day when we sat in Sharna's shop where I tried to do something like this, where I sit down and explain the Pinkprint. And I was wearing pink as well. Sharna's shop is all pink. Bougie nails, check it out. Bougie. Wow. And we sat in Sharna's shop and we filmed some content on both our phones with just a little bit of light. It was not it, but it was cute. It was cute. And it was the birth. It was the birth of the Pinkprint podcast. And so we kind of dabbled with the idea. Sharna was like, I think we should bring Vicky on. So we called Vicky, said, you know what, girl, we got a third wheel you. The show ain't the show without you.
Hello.
So Vicky joined and then we filmed our first podcast in May last year. So we're not even a year old yet. And then
it's evolving, boy.
Yeah, it's evolving really quick.
So quickly.
And we started the first season. If you haven't watched it, go back and check it out. It was all about us. We literally were going through the chapters, scoring ourselves in each chapter and talking about how either we've glowed up, we're talking all our business, but that's what it is. The Pinkprint is you. It's all about you.
Trying to beat behind the bush.
Yeah, tell us. We're being raw. We're being open.
Very real, very open, very transparent.
And we're very transparent. And we're talking about, you know, how we either glowed up or we plan to glow up. Because the thing about the glow up is when you score yourself, that's how the Pinkprint starts. You score yourself out of 10 in these 8 chapters. And where you score yourself the lowest, you need to set some goals. But just because you're a 10 in, say, finance, your finances may be a 10 right now. But say you decide you're going to buy a holiday home. The finances ain't a 10 no more.
No.
The finance is definitely looking like a 3 because you need to either, if you've got them funds already and you're still that 10, but you know, as you set new goals, again, you have to adjust your score, set some milestones. How am I going to afford this house? How am I going to afford this mortgage? And so all of the logistics around it. And that's what the glow up is about, that continuous evolution, that evolving, that thought-provoking kind of conversation. Well, the podcast is that thought-provoking conversation. That's the intention of it. We come here to sit down, bring you experts, talk about our own experiences, to make you sit down and think to yourself, wait a minute, I might be able to glow up my spiritual connection. I might be able to glow up my environment. Maybe I need to dash out them old sofas that are popped down, just making me feel depressed every day, but I'm still not getting rid of them.
And you know what it is as well? It's setting like realistic, it's being realistic.
Very much
because
so.
we're in a time of like social media and stuff where everything is just a phony. Everyone's acting like they've got this, and it's a lot of pressure on people if you haven't gotten, or if you have gotten a dream that you're not really there. It's a lot of pressure. So we're here trying to be real with you guys to say, yes, look, we got our dreams. There's certain things I would like that I haven't achieved, and we're open about that. But what we're trying to do is set a task, set a plan.
Yes.
So, okay, you want this, but then what we're going to do to get it.
Yeah.
So using the Pinkprint is a good guide to set those goals.
Yeah, set those
map
goals
it out.
and map your way there. Yeah. 100%, I agree.
So yeah, we're not basically and also the industry, the podcast industry is oversaturated with all the vulgar stuff. We want to represent good, healthy Black women.
Yes.
Although we're Black, we relate to everybody.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
And we don't want to be the typical skin out. We do skin out on the weekends. We do. But we don't want to just talk about all the stuff.
Yeah, it's done. It's overdone.
Yeah. Come on, we're big women now. We got children. We got this. We got that. We need to show actually we can be classy women.
Yes.
Potential girlfriends, wives. Well,
Married.
I'm single.
Yeah. When I do find Mr. Right. But yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. It's and do you know what it is as well? I do see a lot of the time on Instagram as well. Like they say, oh yeah, take the mics away from these people, not us in particular, but other podcasts, and you know, this is overdone, or can we not speak about something different? And when you do, it does take a longer time to grow that following. So even though people are asking for that and you deliver it, you are not going to go viral straight away based on doing something authentic and growing. But it's better to have a slow but organic growth and helping people do what they need to do, which always takes longer.
Yeah.
Always takes longer.
Yeah, I'm happy with the movement. The movement's making some progress.
And it's good, it's authentic as well. It's real.
Yeah. So let's put ourselves through the Pinkprint. Do you need a book?
No.
I feel like I know it off the top of my head. I'm currently doing a Pinkprint upgrade because since the birth of the Pinkprint, when I done the Pinkprint initially, obviously I was new to coaching. Like the Pinkprint, it was never my intention to become, because some people call me an author now. I'm like, an author?
That's what you are.
Goddamn. Like I just put the stuff into a book. But as times progress and we've met people, I've been inspired, I've learned, and you know, I've got so many different testimonies on how the Pinkprint has inspired people, helped them live their life or move their career, change their job. Some people, I've got a girl who actually went to her manager once she went through her Pinkprint, went to her manager, asked for a promotion. The manager said, no, never. She's been there for 6 years. She told me the woman said it very bluntly. No, It's not happening. You're not going to progress in this company. She left after 6 years. She got a new job. She said she's happy. You know, I caught up with her the other day on socials and she was saying, you know, that was the best decision she ever made.
And
she's got a lot more free time. Yeah, she said the job was draining her. And they had no intention of promoting her. And this is what it's about. It's about, you might be content. Life might be all right. There's a lot of all right situations. There's some
100%.
dreadful situations. You definitely need to pay attention to your pink print. You definitely need to. But there's some content situations.
Yeah.
I was very content when I had my baby, very content. But again, I'm kind of someone who, as I said, I've got ants in my pants. I want to
push.
Yeah. And the pink print has really helped me evolve because I set myself hard tasks. I'm very harsh with my score. I don't score myself high at all. And not because, I don't think I'm doing well. It's because I know I want to do so much more.
Yeah.
And I know there's so much more to give and so much more to gain. And this movement has been proof of that. But anyway, I digress. Let's go. Who wants to go first?
Vicky.
Well, you've been nominated, girl.
Okay, so health and well-being, I'd give it a 3.
Your school and why?
I was just about to say why.
Okay. My bad.
Let her go talk. Let her land.
About the book, you know. Me know
Let her
about the
land.
book. Know about this book, yeah. And know me for the book. Thank you. So I give myself a 3 because I am quite good with my eating. I've definitely fallen off with the exercise, but some mornings I get up, I do my exercise. But about 3 mornings I lay down and I think, I get up 6, 7 o'clock and I just need to go downstairs and go on the walking pad, and I don't. But I do walk in the afternoon, and I definitely know that there's room for improvement. That's why I've given it a 2. That there's 2 more that I need to go to. Sorry, so I've given it 3, but there's room for improvement. Finance, I'll give it a 3 again out of the 5 because I'm good, but I could be greater. Everything nice. But
I definitely think you're
nicer.
I think you're in the higher numbers. I think you're like a 7, 8.
Out of 10. Are we doing it out of 10?
Out of 10.
Okay, because I'm doing.
Sorry.
Okay, let me go back.
In the remake of the book, that's definitely 10 hearts.
10. Okay, 10 hearts. Okay,
10 does make sense.
So let me go back. Yeah. Okay, so let me go back. So out of 10, I'd give myself a 7 in health and well-being because I think.
Okay, that sounds more right.
Yeah, like I need to get up and go and do the workouts and all of that. But the food is good. Good at the food. Finance, okay, I'd give myself a 8. 8.
Say it with confidence. Say it with your chest.
You know why? Because you know what it is? I'm waiting on one job to tell me whether they're taking me or not.
It's already yours. It's yours.
I've been saying that, but I'm waiting 2 weeks. You know who you are.
It's calm.
I got one already. I have one in the bag already, but I'm just waiting to see if the next one comes true. That's the one I really want, and that one's going to put me 10. Gonna pray for me 10.
Lunch on Vicky for the next 2 months.
We ain't going Marks and Spencer's because they put the sandwich up by £1.80.
Ooh.
So I don't know.
All I'm saying is bread is not good for your lunch. But anyway, sorry.
I'll go get some bulgur wheat or something. I don't know. Career. I'd say out of 10 career, I'd say another 8. Very happy with the career. Able to go from contract to contract without any issue. You know, confident on my interviews and turned down a job today with confidence because they wanted me in 3 days a week. I said no. 3 days a week, no.
And I keep saying to Vicky, I think she should get into the consultancy world of like helping people find jobs because this girl's a whiz. Like,
I know.
If you want to get into the contracting world, if you want that contracting bag,
and you know, I help people all the time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it. Spiritual connection. I would say again 7 because I pray every day, but not enough. I would like to need to read my Bible a little bit more, and maybe meditate a little bit more. I should be doing that every morning, but I haven't. So yeah, relationships, all areas. Again, I'd give that a strong 9 because everything. Remember, when we set our goals for relationships, like seeing family, friends more often, connecting, talking to the partners or whatever. I've done all of that, so I've been doing that and keeping it at a good level. And I try my best to be there for everybody, stuff like that. So I think I'm good at the relationships. I feel like there's always room for improvement. Experiences and interests. I'd give myself again an 8. Because I haven't had a holiday in about
25 hours.
9 weeks.
I think it should be a 9.
I think it should be a 9. I think that's low balling.
I haven't got a holiday until May or April.
We're in March.
I don't know.
We're in March.
A 9.
Anyway,
they're pushing me for a 9, so I'm gonna take the 9. Education again. I'd give myself a 8 on that one. because I there's a course that I did, finished it, and I'm always learning. I'm very much a person that likes to learn. So I just did a course on AI and chatbot on how to use ChatGPT to be a better project manager. I'm always learning. So yeah, that's good. And I feel like I'm somebody who pushes myself to learn things because again, it can make some money and help some other people. And who doesn't want that? Environment, love my environment. So I will give that a 9. I'm very, very happy with the people in my environment, where I live, my home, what I accept within my environment and what's around me, the people who I let have my time and space. I'm very, very, very happy. There's no room for anyone else. Don't try and come back. I always say this again. No room. We're full.
In the inn.
Thank you. That's me.
Okay.
Lovely, amazing.
Always
I
a
love
bitch,
it. In a nutshell.
Right. So, you know what? All right. So my one, health and well-being. I would say currently I am a 4. I was doing well. Just before my holiday, and then I've slipped, and now I've gone back into beast mode.
Not beast
What,
mode.
eating?
Beast mode with the sweets and stuff and chocolates and ice cream, everything. Beast mode. But let me live, because I'll get my glow up will start again.
Yeah.
Guys,
Reset.
this is the crock pot season. And when I say crock pot, this is when you're meant to be like slow cooking the body,
Yes.
ready for the summer.
I'm supposed to.
So what I need you to do right now is just
But I feel sexy.
But you know, I think it helps when you have something that you're doing in a goal. That
No, you know what? I think
helps.
you know, when I went on my holiday, I indulged on the holiday, even though the boat was rubbish for food. I indulged, and I've come back with like a different mentality. I've been very focused on work. Now I've been really focused on work. I haven't been leaving the shop until
you're doing like
after midnight sometimes.
Yeah.
After midnight sometimes, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll come round.
Yeah. I was just tired of organising.
It's paying off because it looks absolutely
it looks
amazing.
good, and getting into studying TikTok, stuff like that to help me with the business. So I've been getting back into my social media energy that I needed.
Yes.
So then I haven't had time to be on point with you know what I mean?
The food.
But then also like stuff like, I was going gym. I started going gym 3 times a week. My gym closes at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense. So now I've got to cancel. I had to cancel that one. Found one down the road, but because I cancelled within under 20 days before my next bill was due, they charged me again for another month.
I know.
So anyway, so you know what I mean. So it's not an excuse.
Yeah, but it's things.
I'm aware of.
No, but this is like, I love that you've given this example, because I need people to understand what we're talking about in each chapter, and when you're scoring yourself, why you're scoring yourself, the reasons behind it.
Yeah. And there's no shame in anyone's game.
No,
like,
this is
It's
the
not,
whole,
let me
it's
tell
the
you
glow up.
something. Love yourself.
Yeah.
When I'm my biggest, me sexy, nobody can tell me nothing.
That's right.
When I'm
Amen.
slim, me sexy, nobody can tell me nothing.
Amen.
Yeah. Right. When I'm when I'm moody, I'm moody. Give me my time, give me my space, but nobody can tell me no.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
So just be true to who you are. Don't worry about people. Don't worry what people have to think or say about you. Anyway, so health and well-being, I say about 4. Lots of room for improvement, but I'm getting there. Mentally, I want to make those moves. So that's a step. It's not like I'm trying to run from it. Finance. At the beginning of the year, I started a finance course.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a call with this
You
guy.
never told me about
Yeah,
that.
I'm sure I did. Every Sunday we had a meeting on the virtual meeting,
Never shared
and
the
he set
information.
targets within the. He set
didn't.
targets. I did tell you about Darren. His name was set targets. I met him on the
She
new
did.
Getaway.
She did.
Oh, yeah.
Set him, and then he set daily targets. Now the problem is, you don't know how I get with WhatsApps and the messages. So afterwards my brain shut off. so I shut off. I joined like the first 3 calls, and then the last one I was gone. It was too much. It was too much overload.
Yeah.
Oh,
Couldn't handle
It does become overwhelming.
Yeah.
Can
Too
do,
much.
it
No,
can.
too much. So stop that. But I did learn a good few gems from that one.
Good.
And
Yeah.
stuff that even like saving pots and having even like stuff, because obviously I've been self-employed for many years, and beginning of when it comes to like the tax season, some stuff is always like or even like a bill, or like my council, my license, my shop license has to be renewed every year. Why is it a surprise to me every year? Why don't you have the money aside? Stuff like that. So using like my Monzo to have different pots, just to put a little percentage of everything I make every month, so that when it comes to that year with the thing,
your emergency funds,
money
all
there.
of those.
It's emergency funds for all those aspects, so that you're not ever like shocked, being aware of your money you're spending, which I'm quite good of anyway. and whatnot. But then I've noticed actually, I'm not good in sense of like, especially now I've been fixing up the shop. I'm like, okay, I need to get new shelving, and I'm very impulsive. So I was like, one day I was in the shop, I was like, yeah, I need more shelf. Went to IKEA, bought it. Babe, when do you stop? Because I'm trying to set a target within the business account, and then you keep. So now I have to set myself a budget every month.
Yeah. Good.
Stuff like that. So finance 4 as well. I'm going to give myself.
Out of 10. Are you sure? I think higher.
Finance 4 to 5.
I think you've given yourself this score based on what you said because of your impulsiveness.
More of a 5 at least.
But you're making improvement. You're progressing because you've identified it, and I think that's
once I make the moves, then like true.
That's the first step. So identifying it and understanding it and knowing how to fix it, like making the pots. You know, looking at your impulsive spending, how can you slow that down or control it? Things like that.
I need to do them though.
So these are the kind of things you'd write in your book.
Yes.
Like
why this is
your bad habits, what it looks like now, how you want it to look in the future.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of self-reflection. It's a lot to take in, and it can be overload. And you know what? It's all right to just shut down and just have a moment
and then start again. When you can.
Yeah, career. I would say I feel much happier in the career. I've always been happy in my career. That's why I've chosen it, and I've got my shop and blah blah blah. But again, since having the kids, I had felt like I lost my mojo, and then having the staff that were just effing up my business, lost my mojo more. So I've come back, and I'm like, ugh. I came back when the twins were 3 months old. Like I just felt like I was just there to pay the bills, not really there because I was in love.
No passion.
Yeah, so I've started to, since I come back from my holiday as well, which I think really helped rejuvenate me. I feel like I've come back with fresh eyes, and I'm like, okay, cool. This is what you need to do, B. And my babies they're not babying as much, so I have a bit more. I can shove them in a room.
A little bit of independence.
I can do a bit more. Blah blah blah. So career, I would say 7. Nice. Loads of room for improvement. I've started even going back to finishing my courses. You know, I'm going to do the academy side of the business, all that sort of stuff. So I started all of those things again. Right, spiritual connection is poor, but I feel it in my art. You know, like when you feel
my art,
like I feel it in my art.
Yeah.
So no, I don't pray very often, and I don't go to church, and but I feel connected, but I could do more. So I know I do need to acknowledge like what he does for me and all that stuff a bit more, you know.
And we spoke about that in our final episode of season 1, spiritual connection.
Yeah, we did. In depth.
And I feel like for me, I always say it's more about connection than a religion for me. So the rules, all right, going to church, this, that. I feel like the connection is so important.
Yeah, I feel connected.
Don't get me wrong, as I always say again, the rules are there for a reason, but the connection is most important.
100%.
So from you feel the connection.
Yeah, I feel the connection. And I know when something he's like, because he knows I'm not, because I ain't been speaking to him like that, and I'm like, sorry. It's me again. But yeah, so I could do more. So I'll give that a 4 or 5. Relationships, I'm very happy with my relationships. As I've said before, my most romantic relationship is now completely over. But I think it came at a very good time for both of us. It's put me, I think that's also helped me feel a bit rejuvenated, because now it's like I can put myself a bit more forward in the queue, you know. So now it's my kids and me I need to focus on.
Yeah, whereas before it
was the kids, the man. So now I can focus on my kids and me, and it's lightened me. I'm not gonna lie, it's lifted me. So I feel good. So, and that's not to take away from him. He's a great dad.
He is really good dad.
But yeah, so in that sense, so relationships romantically is nil. And I'm cool. I'm good to just have a bit of time for myself. But I'm open to dating, like going out for a few drinks and rare, but just not of anybody.
Yeah, like in particular.
Like yes, there has to be.
You gotta have something about.
There has to be something about you.
Something about you.
Yeah, so I'm open to all of that.
Something about you.
Open to all that. My friends, my family, I love it. Very happy. We spoke about it on someone else's podcast we did, where I had a little moment, and I was like, because I felt a bit like lonely. But it wasn't really. It's more because of me, because I've just been working from the holidays, working with the kids. But I haven't been feeling like heavy with it. I've been enjoying it, but I've realized I haven't been speaking to my sister. Like, you don't know how.
Oh no.
Yeah, everybody. So I had a bit of an emotional moment, and you lot are probably quite surprised by it because I'm usually so happy-go-lucky. But a bitch is real, and a bitch sometimes has emotions. Sometimes.
And we like that you are able to show those.
Exactly.
And they responded well.
Yeah, because look, yesterday she got the direct message to the firm.
And education. Yeah, I think that's quite good. I think I'm aware of what I need to do to help improve on myself and to learn a bit more about even my industry. Like I said, I want to do my course, but there's some things like other stuff I want to do. Even just being aware of my children's education, what they need from me, as well as a parent, all that sort of stuff. So education, I would say 7.5, 8 out of 10. And my environment. Environment now, because because of where I'm living.
Yes.
I guess that's not ideal.
But are you happy there?
Yeah, because my kids are there.
Yeah.
Environment, work-wise, fantastic. Environment, because you have I've upgraded very, so I'm happy with that. Environment, socially, I'm cool. I'm around the right people. I'm in the right environments. I'm in the right places. If I don't want to be there, I'm not there. But maybe, I think the only environment that is something we definitely have to work on is where I'm living. It's home. So don't get it wrong. The environment is fine there.
Yeah.
But
how it makes you feel, and because environment is something that I think a lot of people struggle to understand. When you say environment, a lot of people say, "What do you mean by that?"
Everyone always asks that.
And for me, environment is anything that makes an impact on you.
Yeah.
So that's why I made it chapter 8, because when you look at all of these other chapters, your environment influences those things. So let's talk about health and wellness. If you're in the wrong environment, like for yourself, you're going to work, you're working hard, you're eating snacks. The environment is putting you in a place where you can't score yourself higher. If you change that environment, maybe get a little fridge in there. There could be many different tools. Maybe get a fridge in there, do some meal preps, change what you have in the environment. It will glow up that chapter. Again, with your finances, you might be in a dead end job. You might change that career. It ties in with career. You change that career, that glows up your finances. So you've changed your environment, your work environment. Again, it could be messing with your mental health back into health and wellness, because you might be in the wrong environment around the wrong people. The house is looking dingy. You ain't painted the magnolia walls in 20 years. The smoke stains are looking crazy.
Can we talk about environment though? Can we just acknowledge the new chairs, guys? Bagged.
Big up media workers.
Very nice. Very nice.
And can we also acknowledge our little cute outfits as well? We haven't. We wanted. What was the brief today?
Was it like a preppy kind of
preppy?
Sometimes I think I'm just crazy.
But it works. It's really good.
I just be sending things up like, guys, I want us to do
and then we do it as well all the time. We love a little dress up. So this is cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like this.
So
and anybody wants to sponsor us?
Come bring it on.
Honestly.
So as I was saying about environment, again, you can tie it into each chapter. Your environment does influence every chapter of your life. So the people you're around, the things that you're putting into your environment, the home that you're coming to. After a long day of work, you come home to an environment where it's messy, it's unorganized, it's cluttered.
It affects everything.
It needs a bit of decorating. It affects you. If your car is like that, that's the place you travel. It has an impact on. If your office, your work environment is, or if your friends, you go around certain friends, they're very toxic. That's your environment. You're bringing them into your environment. So eventually it starts to take its toll on you, or you start to mimic the behaviors and so on and so on. So environment kind of like summarizes all the chapters and kind of like
together.
What do I need to do to finish this glow up? That's why it's chapter 8. All right, let me do my glow up now.
Oh, Ciri.
Last but not least. All right. So guys, this is the Pinkprint. As you can see here, you open it, you get a bit of introduction about me.
And Ciri, are we putting the link in?
Yes, we're going to put the link. Yeah, the link's going to be in the description below for you to grab a copy of the Pinkprint. But I am upgrading it at the moment. So how would you navigate your Pinkprint? So I'll go to the first few pages where you score yourself. It's got all the chapters did with some hearts. You can color them in, make them pretty. What I do is I put the date beside it. So say I've done it today. I'll put today's date so I can look at it again when I score myself later down the year and put the date again, just to see if you've made progress. Have you gone forwards? Have you gone backwards and all the rest of
like
it?
that.
So that's how I'm going to actually put that in a new book because it clearly needs some more instructions. Guys, there's some improvements coming. But yeah, so this is where you plan and you analyze yourself. So I would score myself out of 10 in health and well-being. My health and well-being, I think, is good. Mentally, I feel like I'm at my best. Like my peace right now, I've never felt this kind of peace in my life.
Amazing.
Yeah, like I'm at a different level of peace. So if we're gonna break it down into the 3 sections, which is in health and wellness, you got nutrition, you got your physical exercise, and you got your mental health. I'll definitely give my mental health like an 8-9 at the moment. Very much at peace, very much in control. Nothing can come run me. I run things.
Things not run me.
Things not run me. But yeah, mentally I'm glowing. I'm definitely at peace. Fitness, I recently had a minor operation, which has kind of took me out of the gym for a while. So, but otherwise, I'm on stuff. I'm on everything. You want to go for a 5K run, 10K run? I'm there. Should we do some boxing? Should we go to a sports event? I'm in love with sports. I find it fun. It's not a drag, and I think that's been a game changer for me. Just falling in love with fitness, because I do love fitness. I love keeping fit, and while I can't be fit, I'm really looking after the diet. Like I was saying to these lot today, this is the first time I've drank alcohol in almost a week. I was so excited. I'm a mini alcoholic. I'm just going to be honest. But yeah, I've just been drinking them 3 liters of water a day, just clean eating, mainly fish, vegetables. You need your carbohydrates. Don't fool yourself. You need them. You need them for your energy. So just healthy carbs, my sweet potatoes, all of those kind of things. So I would say nutrition, I'm giving myself like a 7. It could be better. Because today I bought wafers for Ariana. Definitely ate half of it. It's a small pack. You know them little small packs of wafer?
I love a wafer though.
Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. They're so light and crispy. But yeah, so obviously I can't be perfect, but it is what it is. Otherwise I've been really good. I'm doing my intermittent fasting, eating between like 11 and 7. So I would say, yeah, good strong 7. Could be better if I could cut out the sugary snacks completely, but that ain't going to happen. Fitness, I would normally give myself a 9.
Finance.
100%.
Yeah.
Finance or fitness?
No, fitness. Like,
fitness.
Yeah, I would normally give myself, I'm scoring them kind of individually because there's 3 points under health and wellness.
Sorry, no.
And then nutrition, as I said, with my mental health, 9. Moving on to finance. Finances, last year I would have definitely given myself, if I had my book in front of me, I think I was like a 3 out of 10. Because I definitely felt that I didn't have my finances in control. My life had changed. Them bills be billing. And I also like to have a good social life. I've always said that, and I'm not going to sacrifice my socials or my Costa coffees or anything I want to do. I want to do it. So I feel like in some ways it was hindering me, but in some ways it's like, girl, you got to make more money. Like, do you want a lifestyle, make more money? So I'll definitely give myself a strong 8 now in finances. Finances has definitely glowed up. I've been putting in some work over the past year. And you know, like, at one point, it was like, Lord, please, what's happening here? And then the next morning, it's like, like overnight. But it wasn't overnight. It was the Pinkprint journey. It was the glow up. It was the work. And it eventually, the fruits of my labor is now showing. So finances, I'll give myself a nice 8. Career, I would say I'll give myself a 5. I'm in the middle. I still need to glow myself up in that area, but it's doing its thing. Spiritual connection is interesting for me, and I want to talk about that because I feel like since we done the episode on spiritual connection and I done some deep research for the episode, it's kind of like changed the way I think.
Really?
Yes. So I feel like obviously I've always stood on connection over religion, but it's made me start digging deeper into the first religion and all the different religions around the world and having a bigger, broader understanding.
Yes.
So I'm still on that journey. So, but I would definitely say in terms of my connection to God, I still have that conversation with God daily. I'm very thankful for God, especially right now at this level of peace that I'm at. I just have to give thanks. Literally, I wake up each morning and give thanks. first day of spring today, guys.
Oh,
First
God.
day of spring.
God.
It's my
Gorgeous.
It was
season.
amazing.
No, literally, I walked outside this morning to do my school run and I said, thank you, Lord.
Yeah,
Because the day
100%.
was just so beautiful.
It's
The sun was out. I think
amazing.
I
Down the road.
a video called the girls. The
It
energy was just
beautiful.
high.
It was really nice.
So, in terms of spiritual connection, definitely feel really connected to God right now. Definitely think he's giving me clear signs and I'm taking note of them. So yeah, spiritual connection, I'm going to give it like an 8. Relationships is broken down into 4. So we've got friendships, family, your romantic partner and your colleagues. So when I look at those 4 different areas, I would definitely say, well, relationship, I ain't got a partner. I'm single. I've been single for a minute. Very much at peace with it. Definitely get bored sometimes, as I was saying earlier, but I'd rather rock with the boredom than the stress.
And the stress.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd rather rock with it.
Believe me.
And you know what? Not a lot of people have a lot to offer, or they're either intimidated or I don't know your reasons, and I don't really care, to be fair. Like, then you've got your friendships. I love my girls. I love all my friendships.
too, baby.
I feel like my friends are an extension of they're like they're my family. My girls are my sisters. I've always said that. And we've got strong relationships. We make plans. We look after each other.
We support. We push.
We support. We push. We encourage. We do everything in between as well. I put up a post the other day about we're making sure our children are close so they can be cousins. You know them. That's my cousin.
Yeah.
No, you lot's mums are just friends.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my
But that's
cousin.
nice.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
what we need. Yeah, it's true.
So I love my friendships. In terms of my family, love my family. I feel like it could glow up a bit better in terms of some of the things that I want to see for my family. But again, that's their glow up. But in terms of my relationships with them, I'd say, yeah, we're in like a 7. There's room for improvement. Then colleagues. Y'all are my colleagues. Y'all are my colleagues. So we gonna give that a 9.5.
Yeah, that's a strong one.
We're gonna give that a 9.5 for them, my colleagues. All right. Time's ticking. Experience and interest. I'm going to give myself like a 7. And the reason I give myself a 7 is because I'm a bit of a daredevil. I've always said I like to do things. I'm very active. I like to experience new things, but there's so much more that I want to experience. Like my bucket list is long. We're about to go and experience something shortly.
Yes.
You guys will see it. We're going to document it and show it to you guys. Get prepared, girls. But yeah, I love an experience. And we spoke about it last week when we had last show when we had Nanda on.
Yeah.
And we spoke about our experiences and things that we wanted to do and our hobbies. And yeah, I think definitely glowing up in that area. So like 7, 8. Education, I'm studying at the moment. So I'm going to give myself an 8 out of 10. Flying through the course, loving the course. Environment, I'm going to give my environment a strong 9.5.
Wicked.
And
that was low before.
Yes, very low before my environment.
Wow.
If I look back on my environment a year ago today, I would have scored it like a 2.5.
You see that?
And I'm talking about where I was living, where the people around me, my work environment. I'm talking about a few factors. Do you know what I mean? And I've put some work in. I set some goals in those areas. And
sneeze.
Bless you. Babes.
Bless you in advance.
My peace, my level of peace is definitely tied into my environment. Heavily.
See?
Heavily.
Look at that.
Like the people around me, everything. And anyway, so that's our Pinkprint, guys. That's our school.
Now,
So what's yours?
Yes.
What's
So
yours?
now you need to go through those chapters, buy the book, go through
Yes.
those chapters and score yourself. And you know what? Let us know.
100%.
Yes. Put it in the comments.
Let us
Put it in
know.
the comments.
Yeah.
DM us.
Yes.
You can find us on what's our Instagram.
The Pinkprint Podcast UK.
Mm-hmm.
You can do bougienows.com, but as I said, I don't really respond.
You may not get a response.
But when you do,
Do it. I think it's so good. It's so good.
So now, Vix, tell them about why it matters and who it's for. Like, what should they do?
Okay. So for me, the Pinkprint matters because I think you should always be reviewing your life. There's always room for improvement. There's always room to understand what you can do, how you can evolve. And if you're somebody who wants to improve and evolve, I think the Pinkprint is definitely a tool that you should use to facilitate the movement. I think it doesn't matter what level you score yourself at. So you heard all of us have different scores and different levels. And I think it's good. It's not something, if you don't want to share it, you don't have to. But I think it's good to review, give yourself a goal and set them. I think it matters because evolution is always good. Improvement is always good. And understanding yourself, challenging yourself, it's always you versus you. It's not you versus me, but it's you versus you versus you versus you. The Pinkprint does that. And what do I always say? It's a forensic analysis of yourself.
Strip
and
yourself
we need that.
bare.
When you get to a certain age, you need that. From whatever age you get to where you know, okay, you're aware of yourself, do it.
If you're in a point, if you feel stagnant in life,
Yes, because that happens a lot.
you need to do that.
But not
If you're
only
bad
that,
minded, you keep bad minding people around you. You need
you
the
need to
book
do it.
because you need to then think, why am I in a place? Why am I in a place where I'm feeling this hate towards somebody else's blessings or somebody else's glow up?
Because you're not focusing on your lane.
You're not focused on your lane.
Get the book.
I tell you so much times. There's nobody's progressions affects me,
Never should.
right? Because not only do I wish the best for everyone, but I also can say, oh, okay, so you got those new trainers. Yeah, I would like those new trainers. So what can I do to get myself in a position where I can get those trainers if
'cause I
I
like
want them?
Ciri's trainers.
If I want them.
But it's
I didn't know
exactly
they got them in a
so.
size
If
4.
you want to look at somebody
No, I
or
them.
something somebody's doing, use it as inspiration.
Yeah, not bad man. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Like, yeah, turn it into positive
And then try
energy.
so and all this sort of thing.
just
Come on, we need to grow
flip
out of
it. And you know what as well? If you see that that's what you're always doing and you're not progressing, this book is for you. Pushing yourself. Turn the energy the other way, because sometimes you can spend that negative energy looking at other people. Turn that inside and push it outwards and make it positive.
stuff like you don't want to go to a black or my shop because you don't want to support me.
Wild.
It's crazy.
Wild.
And this part of life when there's nobody else. And me as a sister loves you more than somebody from another culture. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you can't show love to your own, how can you expect the outsider to look at us and say, you know what?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Love your people,
Yeah.
love you. Yeah.
But as I
that's
always
true.
say, I think this competition within our community is deep rooted from slavery or
It
something
is,
like
it
that.
is. But what I'm
Absolutely.
saying is we have to get out
And
of
we
that.
have to wake up
Because
and
we're all
really,
in this, we're all in the same
And we have
situation.
moved on and evolved as well, so we need to keep building and pushing. We're not on the boat being thrown off anymore. So why are we carrying on? We're not on the plantation anymore. So we need to train our mindset to change and to support each other all around.
Yeah.
Because
when you
know,
feel those bad mind tendencies, stop, take a breath. Yeah. Yeah, and unleash it. Blow it out. Fan it where? Right?
not fan it.
Bye,
man.
bad
Fan it where?
mind.
Bye, bad. Good
Bye,
morning.
Francis.
Good morning. Yeah. Because
This is right.
and we're all human, so you can get those sort of thoughts or don't let it fester.
No.
Because I'm telling you, that's why some of you look old, because you let it fester in your art.
In our art.
In your art. Where when you have
this episode's gonna be wild.
when you have a clean heart, when you have a clean heart and you have a good heart towards people, you look young, fresh.
It's true.
And your
Someone
life
have
is
baggy
fresh.
eye.
Yeah.
Why is the eye baggy? Because you're too rude and just not nice. Be nice.
Yeah, honestly.
You know, I'm outburst.
But
I'm
you
a
know
shot
what?
to
Yeah,
that.
life does get hard, but please
Listen, let me tell you something.
stay in your lane.
Life is hard and it's going to be hard. And my mom always said to me, you see, for every 3 things that happen that's good, expect 3 or 4 things that's going to happen that's bad, right?
Awesome.
So it's a roller coaster. Not every day is sunshine, not every day is rain. Sometimes it's going to be good. Like my granny used to say, I have to take the rough with the smooth.
Amen.
So sometimes things is good and it's, you know what I mean? It's not, sometimes I'm shining and sometimes me dull up and sometimes you're shining. When you see someone doing what they're doing, do not,
I was
oh
just gonna
God.
get sorry.
You know, from when I put this in the house, I knew this was, just
Is it the
stay
back
there.
of
He's
the-
here, the
no,
backing is here.
back's there.
Come out, talk true, and then box it up. Shut up. Yeah. But you know, like sometimes you have to say to yourself, do you know what? When you see somebody else's grind, the shine, you don't know what the grind is. You don't know what they've gone through. Like people say, oh, you know, you do this, you do that. You don't know what people are doing afterwards or before or during to reap those rewards. So it's not just come and see me here. That's not how it is. There's no magic tree at the end of the house that you come in the garden and shake and get money. Everything is an effort, is a push, is a sacrifice. And remember that. And ups and downs reach us all. And all we have to do is take our little time, take our steps slowly but surely in our own time and achieve what we need. And that is it. And the Pinkprint is a facilitator to do this. I'm going to put my earring back in now.
You know, they say sometimes, do you know there's that saying, you know, what comes easy doesn't last. Like you don't
Very true.
appreciate it when you've put in the work and you've had to learn the discipline and really, gone for it, you've given yourself a habit.
Let me tell you a lot, right? Yes. I've had multiple people come and style me on my little shop. My shop is little and cute and cozy, right?
Very nice.
I have multiple businesses come and style me on my little shop. And are the shops still there? No. Is Bougie Nail still there? Yes. And let me tell you why, because
Bougie Nail.
And the thing is, every time those businesses have come, I'm the first to congratulate. Well done. Because well done to you. I don't know how you got that, but well done to you. I'm not going to be like, well, wicked. No. I would love to have a shop that size, or I'd love to have a shop in that area, or I'd love to have whatever the case may be, right? But when you're doing stuff to badmouth other people or to as a showy, yeah, then when you drop, then people watch your drop. Very true. When you're humble and you take your your steps, you take your time and you're just making your moves, and you're not watching nobody, you don't care if anyone's watching you.
You take your L's in silence.
You take your L's in silence.
So true.
You just keep it moving.
I'm telling you, humility.
Everyone has L's, This is the thing. But people, and I get it, because people's like, oh, well, why don't they post their L's? Because not everyone wants to announce it.
Hello?
But people are experiencing L's. But do you know what you have to do? You have to get over it. I've got a saying, instead of a bad day, some people's like, oh, I'm having a bad day. Make it a bad 15 minutes. And some people are so like,
people wallow a lot.
The other day, me and Maya went IKEA and I've forgotten what did happen. The cupboard did drop down in the house, the kitchen cupboard. All the dishes did drop and broke in the cupboard. It was insane. God. It actually dropped on Maya. And I was so annoyed. I was so angry. I was writing letters and I was doing emails. I was so pissed off. We went to IKEA to buy new plates and stuff. And as I do, I was running around with the trolley with Ariana in it. And Maya was like, Mom, in the car you was just pissed off. Like, you're really upset. And now you're like happy. And I was like, what, you expect me to stay upset? We're out here buying new dishes, honey. We're blessed.
And we've got the money to do so.
Yeah, we're blessed. There's no need for me to make this run my day. Do you get what I'm saying?
And she didn't get hurt either.
Exactly.
So.
It's happened. We'll get it fixed.
Yeah. Let's keep it moving.
We'll get some compensation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we're going to move. We're going to progress. We're going to
flip it, man.
Exactly. You can't. And and it's very frustrating to see somebody in a downer moment. Me, I can't take it,
No.
If you are like someone who just feels sorry for yourself, I don't actually really want to know you. And I know as harsh as that sounds, I don't want to know you. Because if you're not willing to pick yourself up, because no one else can pick you up, You see, when you're on the ground, you have to pick yourself up. And if you're not willing to pick yourself up, I can't be around you. Because I can't deal with that energy.
You're not bringing me down with you.
And this is the thing.
You're not bringing me down because
environment.
It's energies you feed. Energies are real.
And it starts to hang on to you. And
no, sir.
It's like a disease.
I keep telling you a lot about that friendship I had. My good friend.
Much good.
And then when the friendship broke up, but it was sort of like, it was a ticking time bomb. And when the friendship ended, I remember waking up one day and I felt light.
It's crazy.
And I said, why do I feel so? And then I thought, oh my God, because she's not there.
Right. You see?
So people's energies can weigh you down.
It does.
The environment. That's chapter 8.
The environment. And it's true. And it's like, I think a lot of the time people think people's lives are perfect because they feel theirs isn't. And like we said, just concentrate on you. Just do what you need to do. Stop worrying about the optics or what and I think even though I love social media, it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
You see, before people they didn't know what you were doing. Then it was like, now
social media's a lie.
Right. Validating.
Social media's not even the truth more time.
I could tell you a story, right, where there's a particular person, it's a guy, and he's shining on social media, got this business, like, yeah, I'm doing good on the business. If you look at the page, man, turn up on the page. You see, when it comes to paying for advertising the business, where's your money, bro? You don't have the money to do what you're supposed to do, but the optics, to everyone, it looks like you're guaning, you're behind in everything. It doesn't matter about what you're doing on social media. You see, when you close this phone, put the phone away,
what's reality looking on? And we spoke about this in season 1 when we done health and wellness, and we spoke about mental health and the things that are impacting mental health, and social media being one of them, screen time, all of that sort of stuff.
Yes.
Again, one of the things is who you follow. Watch who you're following. Make sure they're inspiring, they're teaching you something, they've got some use. Yeah, a bit of gossip here and there, but limit the amount of gossip and stuff you're taking in to your reality. Like, how much time do you spend scrolling? Check
And
that.
even the news. Careful with
the news as well.
Bun the news. I've got no time for it.
Forget
Someone told me the other day that some man ran some people over in central London. I had no clue.
It came up on my phone.
I had no clue because I don't watch the news.
Yeah.
Which sometimes I feel like, oh, maybe I should watch the news.
Yeah,
It comes up on my phone.
too, but
It comes up on my phone.
I'm not on it. News
But
is
it gives me
depressing.
key things, so I don't watch like the Channel 3 news or whatever. And I think it's very important because as well, what you have to understand is what people show you isn't reality. And you could be then setting that goal in your mind or in your life, and that isn't really what's going on. People are looking for this validation, for the clicking of the likes. I post when I want to post. If I don't want to post, I don't post. I'm not waiting for that. But then I think that where we're lucky is we came, like we said this, from a place where we were given phones after the fact.
Yeah.
We know how to entertain, have conversation. So we don't. If
playing outside,
playing outside, being able to be a conversationalist, being able to hold a conversation and speak to people, and not have to always be on your phone and waiting for people to tell you what they're doing, and looking at that as the barometer of life. This is where my level is of what I need to be doing. Listen, there are people who are going and renting them studios and sitting there and pretending they're on the private jet, and they've got the phone. And they're looking like the window is there. They built the studio, and the influencer people them are going there and pretending that they're on the private jet.
That's sad. But guys, this is why when you get your pink print, it's yours. You don't need to show your pink print to someone. You don't need to share your score to anyone. It's your glow up guide. You're accountable to yourself. It's up to you to go in and say, this is where I'm scoring low. This is where I'm scoring high. This is why, because it does become overwhelming. But if you see, when you score yourself, if you scored yourself a 2 in finances, start there. If you scored yourself an 8 in health and wellness, look at the habits and behaviors that you've got in health and wellness. How can you transition them into your finances to glow that up? And take it piece by piece. Don't try and tackle all 8 chapters at the same time. Set goals in every 8 chapter because you'll get overwhelmed. Do work on the areas which need the most help and go from there. Guys, this is your pink print. It's nobody else's. It's personal. It's yours.
It is.
Then before we wrap it up, we're going to do a quick this or that because why not?
Go for it, girl.
Right, this or that. Dream job or high salary? 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
High salary. No, dream job. Dream job. Sorry.
The dream job might be
I'm dream job. Work from home or office vibes?
Work from home.
Office,
9 to 5 stability or freelance freedom?
Freelance freedom.
Passion project or corporate ladder?
Passion project.
Boss role or sole entrepreneur?
Sole entrepreneur.
Both.
And this or that?
Sole entrepreneur.
Yeah. Unlimited paid time off or 4-day work week?
Go again.
Unlimited paid time off. Yeah, that one.
Work with friends or keep working friends separate? That's it, right? Work with friends or keep work with friends separate?
Yeah, work with friends is cool.
Work with friends.
Bitch.
This is all right in this dynamic.
Or anywhere else to talk about it.
I've met some of my good friends.
It depends if they're
I just want to
journey or
say
not.
I'm part of this circle because of Carissa.
Oh, yes.
And me and Carissa were colleagues.
Oh, that's nice then, yeah.
Yeah, like how many years ago?
Yeah.
And that's how I met Imi, Shamina, everyone. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
in some circumstances can work.
Yeah.
In some, no.
Yeah.
Like when you're on maternity and you leave your friends in the shop and then they steal the money and steal your clients and pretend that no clients coming in.
Oh no, bad mind.
The earring will drop out again. The earring will
the
drop
next one
out.
needs to drop out again. Early retirement or lifelong dream career?
Early retirement. I don't know what you're saying.
Lifelong dream career because I think retirement will bore me.
Never.
Because if it's a good career, I can still live that retirement lifestyle.
I've got on the beach and I
making the money.
Sorry about that.
I'll get bored. I'll get bored. As
Job you love low pay or job you love high pay?
High pay.
Or job you hate high pay, sorry. Job you love low pay or job you hate high pay?
I can't settle with that. I can't settle with that answer.
I think
I can't do any of them.
I think I'm going to do the hate because Halifax need their money. Every month. That's right.
Mortgage applicant.
Rich people up here.
Learn on the job or formal education?
Learn on the job. I'm a doer. I like education. I'm studying right now, but I'm a doer.
I like to
yeah, I'm a practical learner.
Done both. But yeah, learn on the job giving me more
I think
money.
you're more education. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Like big people's got education and they're like, I'm managing them.
The education opened the door for me, but the learning on the job has got me more money.
You get to learn on the job there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's this or that. Boop.
That was a career, this or that. We're going to have to do another one for career.
That was good. That was
But
really
guys, I hope you guys found this episode informative.
Yes.
We done this based on your feedback. You said you wanted to know a bit more about what is the Pinkprint Podcast? What's the Glow Up Guide? What is this movement? What's this scoring business? Yeah. You know, like you guys need to do an episode which tells us what it's about. So here it is. This is for you guys. And yeah,
so make sure you like, you share, you follow,
you subscribe,
follow Bougie Nails.
We have a task for them. Did we give them the task already?
No, we haven't given them the task.
All right. So the task is we want you guys to score yourself. So here are the 8 chapters.
Bing, 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 bing.
I want you to score yourself out of 10, where your 10 being, you know, this area of my life is glowing. 1 being, I need to glow up. And I need you to score yourself. This could be personal. Share it with us if you feel. Write in the comments. Go and subscribe. Put it in the comments under this video. And I want you to start on your glow up journey.
Yeah. Today.
Set a goal in that lowest area. And if you need some help, follow us.
Yeah,
we
but
got you, man.
send it to us, man. Send it to us. So, guys, remember to catch us on BougieNails.com.
House of Gems UK _
And the Pinkprint Podcast UK.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Like, share, subscribe, support.
Thank you.